Hi everyone, this is Michelle Garrio again from the Seekonk Public Library. Happy to be coming back to you from Cable 9, and this time with what I think will be an annual tradition now, and this is our 2022 Library in Review. Now 2022 started out in a different way for many of us, all of us I think, and at least for the library in particular, we were closed to the public in January, February. So not our happiest of starts to the year, but of course we were able to still be available for staff in the library, and we were able to provide curbside services for items to be picked up. We were able to continue to do library books to go. We were able to do all of our digital services, and we did lots of virtual programs. But happily, we did reopen, and we have seen many of you back over the course of the year. But even if you have been back, there might be some things that you missed out on, whether they're services or programs, and that's what I'm going to be happy to share with you today. So in the library, of course, we have a variety of different items that you can borrow from, and many of our newer collections have continued to grow over the course of this year. That includes our Youth Services Foreign Language collection, so that our youngest ones can continue or start off their learning in different languages. We continue to grow our Library of Things, which is something that I've spoken about here at Cable 9. We've grown our Adults Graphic Novels collections, our PS5 video games for those who finally had their PS5 video system come in, and our DVD binge box collections. So just as you can binge on your Netflix and Hulu and so forth, you can binge on the DVDs that you borrow from the library. And those are grouped by subject. Some new things that we were able to add this year are that in youth services, sort of what's new is what's old is new again. We've been able to bring back some of our hands-on activities, and the kids have really enjoyed that, and we've really enjoyed seeing them express their creativity. So we've added magnetiles, there's an interactive felt board there are STEAM kits and Lego boxes, and we welcome the kids to come in and take advantage of those things while they visit the library. In the Research Help Desk area, which is where you'll see me and the other adult services librarians, there have been a few physical changes that you'll notice as well. We've extended the display for choosing your large print books. We've added a new Reader's Advisory Guide to help you to select those titles that you may want to check out in the library. And we have also created a new nonfiction display area where our printer copier used to be. So the popular question is, as people head towards the desk, where's the printer copier? It's still there in the library. It's just been physically relocated, so it's closer to our public computers. As far as our programs, we've had a very busy season. Again, we were mostly virtual at the beginning of the year, but throughout the year, we have had a mix of in-person, virtual, off-site programs, and participation in community events. For adult services, we were happy to get outside a little bit this year and go to the Newman Cemetery for a talk about our early Seekonk history. We did a nighttime nature stroll at Caratunk. We went to the Senior Center, and we talked about some of the historical or sort of near historical Seekonk landmarks, and that was a really fun time. Pictured here, you'll also see our crochet class that went out and did a delivery of handmade crocheted hats. That was a part of a Crochet for a Cause program that happened at the beginning of the year. This year, we're excited to return to a full schedule of summer concerts, including the Women in World Jazz concert that you see pictured here. That was a fantastic night, and it was brought to us courtesy of a grant from the Seekonk Cultural Council. We did continue to have fun with virtual programs, and I do think virtual programs are here to stay. Some of the fun virtual programs we had for adult services included our Laugh and Let Go program, Fire Cider, Suffragettes and Corselettes. We did an organizing program at the beginning of the year, and we also had, just for the spring, composting and vermiculture, among many other programs. Some other unique programs that we offered in person included the Honoring a Seekonk Hero that was brought to us, and the Creative Collage program. The second one, of course, brought to us again by the Seekonk Cultural Council, and we're so grateful for their partnership in our community. For youth services, you've seen them out in the community, as they always are, at many wonderful events that thankfully came back this year. You've seen the librarians at YMCA Healthy Kids Day, at Spring Fling, and also at Pumpkin Something. But we've had some fun outdoors otherwise. You can see here that we've had many story times that happened in the meadows and at Osamequin Farms, and we've even had some fun with a story walk right there in the Seekonk Meadows. We had a lot of fun activities happening over the summer for summer reading camp, games and crafts like pony bead keychains, or weaving, or potato sack racing, and creating these beautiful dragon eyes. And who, of course, can forget Project Chick, where we got to see the actual incubation and hatching of brand new baby chicks in the library, brought to you live over video camera. And that was a lot of fun for everybody. One of the things that adult services or youth services both continue to do is offer take-home kits and virtual programs. And for youth services, one of the virtual programs they began just this year is a middle grade book club, and they're having some fun with that even to this day. Our teens have been active all year in person at the library, thankfully. Many of them come in right after school, and they very happily get together in the large meeting room for whatever fun activity is being planned in there. Just a few of the fun programs they've had in there this year include needle felting, candy sushi, messy games, that was actually outdoors where they could make a mess, mug cakes, and a very popular bad art day that was brought back by popular demand. This year, our teens also established a brand new teen book club that is still running. And we've also had the opportunity to bring multi-generational programs into the library as well. The biggest example, of course, would be our summer reading program, where children, adults, and teens all participated. And we kicked off this summer with mini golf in the meadows. And that was such a fun and special day brought to us for everyone of all ages. We also had our adults and families both contribute to making pet shelter blankets, which Sharon Clark and I both got the chance to deliver to the Seekonk Animal Shelter. One of the biggest changes of this year, and one that we are so grateful for, would be the return of the Friends of the Library. Now, we do believe that many of you watching are Friends of the Library, and our Friends of the Seekonk Library has been active, of course, through all of this crazy time that we've been through with COVID and beyond, but they are physically back in the library. So that means you'll see both our Friends volunteers and an ongoing Friends book sale, and their special events like their raffle baskets or their special book sales back in the Seekonk Library lobby. The Friends have always done such an amazing job of volunteering for the library, supporting the library, advocating for the library. They've always been there, and it's been so wonderful to welcome them physically back and their welcoming smiles in the library building. We do hope that you'll stop by the library even during this busy holiday season, and you can enjoy some of our holiday cheer spread out throughout the library building. You can also look forward to participating in our upcoming programs. Just to give you a sneak peek, we will have both virtual and in-person programs continuing, including both the youth services and adults winter reading challenges, called All the Feels, and you'll get to find out what that's all about. We will be having our annual Seekonk Nature Photo Contest, this time with submissions due in the spring. So you can start taking your pictures now with some beautiful nature winter photoscapes. We'll have some changes to our museum passes, some brand new passes, I believe, so we're excited to be offering that, and we look forward to seeing what else we can bring you in 2023. For more information about these services or programs or anything else, we do hope that you will connect with us. Go ahead and send us a direct message, email, call, or visit. And yes, we are on Instagram too, if you missed that. That started up this year. Don't miss out on that next round of events that we'll be having, or those announcements about new service changes. To keep up to date with the latest, you want to visit our website and make sure you sign up for our library newsletters so you can get the information that you want delivered directly to your email inbox. Thank you so much for giving us your time today, for all of this year, for your patronage, and of course we look forward to seeing you in the library. Thank you.